was dressed like a slut here, okay? That's my 21st birthday outfit in Vegas. What was I doing? First of all, I was there with my mom, my dad, and 3 of my friends, so I did feel safe. However, I knew the attention I was attracting wearing that. I knew that guys were gonna be staring at me, not because they think I'm so beautiful and wanna give me the world, but because I look like a hooker. The truth is, I was seeking attention. I wasn't wearing that for myself. Yeah, I felt good. I felt hot. I wanted to make all the TikToks and feel good in my body because I just lost a bunch of weight. But I also wanted that validation and attention externally. If you can't admit that to yourself, that when you're dressing like that, you're seeking for something, you're fucking lying to yourself. You're not dressing like that just to feel cute. You're dressing like that, especially when you're going out, to get that attention. Because going out, especially at these places, it's almost like a silent competition of like, how hot can you possibly look that night? You want to put on your best face makeup, your best outfit, do your hair. You want to look good to get guys' attention. And yeah, you want to feel good for yourself. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's part of it, obviously. But like, let's be real here. If you dress like that, and if you have a roster of guys and a body count and you're drinking, you're smoking, you're partying, you're going to the club, you are not going to get a guy who respects you and wants to give you the world. Luckily, my dad taught me this, okay? I had role models in my life that explained this to me, but a lot of you girls don't. So I'm here to tell you, what you truly want is not these guys' attention.
I feel her message. I understand what she's saying. I'm rocking with her message. The one problem that I have in this story is, why were your father and your family allowing for you to go out like that in the first place? But we'll get there.
You don't want this guy to come up to you at the bar so it feels good. You might think that's what you want because that's what you're fucking brainwashed to think, and you think it's women empowerment. What you actually want is the videos you see on TikTok of all these girls being flown out, going on vacation, getting these designer bags, getting a huge sign being like, will you be my girlfriend? All like the meeting the parents and all these cute things. That's what you actually want. I'm telling you, and I know you've been brainwashed and it's not your fault, but it's your responsibility to step up and be like, okay, what do I want and how do I get it? I don't give a shit. I'll say it because I want to protect you, because I want you to live the best life. Hookup culture is disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I feel her. I 100% feel her. I think that she's a little off on some things, and it may just be because she's young. But what happened to just having a regular person? What is up with all of this flying out and all of this stuff? And yes, I get it. It's the new Disney dream and all of that. But why can't people just be okay with building up and coming together and just falling in love with each other and riding out and doing whatever it is that you got to do? I don't know why all of this stuff got so complicated. And I'm guessing it's because single women keep women single. And there's a lot of people that are basically leapfrogging off of bad information, and social media is ruining everything. But outside of that, I can't understand why people just don't, it's not cool with just being in love or being with a regular person, and what happened to that? You know what I'm saying? What happened to
all this new thing of situationships and the Snapchat rosters? It's so gross. Stop acting like that. You're ruining your own life,
Snapchat
blocking your
rosters?
blessings. You're stopping yourself from receiving your dream man and your soulmate. Love you girls. Follow for more. Respect yourselves. And if you want to join my community, DM me on Instagram because it's almost full and you do have to interview to be part of it. Love you. Follow for more. Mwah. You're slut shaming. You're slut shaming. Yes. I am fucking slut shaming because apparently it's become cool now to dress like a hoe, to have a whole Snapchat roster, and to put your entire worth and identity into what these boys think of you. Yes, I am making being a slut a bad thing. Just like growing up, my dad would always tell me and my 3 sisters, don't act stupid. I hate when girls act dumb. So then we never wanted to act dumb. So we did our best to become as smart as possible and appear like it. So yes, I am slut shaming. I don't want you to be a slut, because you know what happens to girls who act like a slut? They're treated like that by guys. You treat people how to teach you, especially men. And if you're
teach people how to treat you? Nah, she's right. What a lot of women don't understand is that, or maybe they do understand it and they just ignored it and they're going into it anyway, is that guys treat you according to what your standards are. So if you go outside and you present yourself to be easily available, now that doesn't mean that they should be able to put their hands on you and all of that, but you're inviting the wrong type of attention. And so if you actually want a better suitor, a better opportunity, people that actually value you, then you have to make yourself valuable. You cannot go outside looking like the same chicks that's on Figueroa and think that you are going to be respected as a woman. And I think that this whole feminism movement, this body positivity thing, this you can go out and dress what you want to do and do whatever you want to do, and everybody should still look at you as an angel in disguise. And yep, we should 304 culture, 304 talk, and all of that stuff. That has absolutely thrown everybody for a loop. Everybody is now looking crazy because you basically don't get the results. And then by the time it's too late, even chicks that go to college and then go out there and slut it out, by the time that it's too late, you come back and you like, okay, yep, I'm ready to be a good girl now because I done been trampled over and I done been trounced by everybody and they daddy and they mama. And the guys is like, oh, what a good girl's at? Oh, I'm a reformed good girl. Are you? You know what I'm saying? Are you? You're reformed good girl? Is that what it is? And so guys is just not going for it no more. They not falling for the okey doke. They making adjustments. They smartened up. It took us a little while, but we definitely gonna get there.
Allowing them to do whatever, you're dressing however you want, you're attracting more attention, you aren't going to live as good of a life. And I want to change that for you. I don't want you to live like that. It's not making you feel bad because you've fallen into this trap. But if no one's told you, how are you going to know? So I am telling you because I don't want that for you. And the truth is, if you understood both sides of it, you wouldn't want that for yourself either. You are worth so much more than your body. And you don't understand that to you, you might think it feels good in the moment to get that attention and validation from these guys because you're not giving it to yourself. But to these guys, they don't give a fuck about who you are, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, what you're passionate about, your family, like all the beautiful things that make you up as a person in your heart and your soul. They don't care when they're sleeping with.
And the problem with that also is that for some reason we associate being good and good-hearted and kind-hearted to people that's not good and kind-hearted. And so even God says you'll know them by their fruit. So just because they say a certain thing, when they do certain things, that's how you know who they really are, not by what they say. Anybody could tell you anything.
With you for a night, and that's fucking disgusting, and you don't deserve that, but you're treating yourself like that. You're allowing it. So yes, I am shaming treating yourself like shit. Yes, I am. Thank you. And I promise you, when you get that treatment for the first time and these guys want to spoil you, they want to bring you flowers, they want to take you on trips, they want to get to know you, ask you questions, hear how your day was and every single detail of it, you will look back and be like, ugh, how could I have ever treated myself like that? Like, I wish I didn't give my body away. I wish I respected myself more because that wasn't the treatment that I really wanted and I didn't deserve it. So I'm telling you, as your older sister, as whatever, your mentor, don't allow it. You deserve so much more and you have to be the one to set those standards and give that.
I think that she has a great message and her intention seems to be good and pure. And I don't know what her previous history is, what caused the shift. I don't know if she's in a relationship, but the message is the message. And even though she may be a little bit off on a couple different things, she's trying to push women to value themselves differently so that the world values them differently. Because what good is it for you to feel some type of way but don't get the results for it? You should have the wedding. You should have your children in the same household as the man that got you pregnant. You should be married. You should go ahead and do things the right way. And so it's honestly, it's getting old. It really is. It's getting really old the way that women and people profess themselves to be a certain way and they have to suffer as a result of it and all of that. And so I just think that it's getting old. It's time to put away the box and preserve it and try to get some semblance of normalcy in our lives. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Let me know what y'all think about this woman. And I always like to link back to the content creator. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.